Welcome back to Themed Journals. My name is April. I hope you are having a great day in your craft room. Welcome to all the new members. I'm happy to have your subscription. Very thrilled to have you here. Okay, now this is my laminator. Let's get it out. I have smaller sleeves, which we will use today. All right. I'm just going to plug my laminator into my Now, no, these are the same size. All right. All right, the one thing you do need when you laminate, I'm sure you already know this, but it took me a big boo-boo to find this out. All right, you have to have a big heavy book to flatten the laminate as soon as it comes through the machine. Okay, so well, this is a weird one. This has sticky on the back. I don't know if you're supposed to cut that off before you send it through or what. Anyway, if you know, put it in the comments below. All right. Oh, this is a colossal pain in my neck. It sounded like a good idea when I thought it up during the last video. Got a little fuzz there. All right. This is as good as it's going to get. Let me turn on my laminator. All right. Okay, I'm going to run it through the laminator. And it just turned off. Wow, that's weird. Didn't even... Well, maybe this is supposed to be for cold laminating. I don't know. Guess we're going to try it again. And I don't know what this is all about. Let me turn off my laminating machine because now I've got to get out a different set. I don't know what this is for if you can't use it for laminating. Right. Well, don't ask. I guess I won't be using that. It's all sticky on the back, and it's supposed to be for laminating, but who knows? All right. You can see the laminate come apart, but actually to make it work properly, who knows? Sorry, I'm not really talkative. I'm trying to concentrate so I can get these on here and maybe get this laminated this time. I chopped off all my nails because they were getting too long and it was too dangerous for them to be long because I was afraid I'd rip them right off my hand because I've been doing lots of hard manual labor recently. And anyway, if your company's looking for or has remote work available and they're looking to hire someone, please let me know. You can send me an email at themed.journal@gmail.com. Themed.journals@gmail.com. That's with an S. And the contact me link is below this description of this video. Also, I have some links. I have a 10% off of your order from Tim Holtz, and I also have a link to get you 2,000 points for fetch. If you don't have fetch already, I get, over the last 3 years, I've gotten over $450 worth in gift certificates from them, all for Amazon. Okay. Come on. All right, I'm going to turn on my machine again. See how this one goes. Maybe it wasn't just hot enough last time. I don't know. I don't try to do laminating on a video, but anyway. Oh, it's working this time. Must have grabbed the correct paper. All right. Here it is, and I'm going to stick it in my book while it dries. And then I'll get it out and cut it out and whatnot later. This thing gets super hot, and so it's going to need some time to cool down. All right. Now, what else do we have today on our agenda? Let's see. Let's take a peek at these and see if they're staying. Okay, let's discuss paper. I need to put you guys on hold while I go grab some. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, now, what you want to do for these types of things, you're only going to be able to have one signature. So make sure you get all of the pages in that you want, and then you fold them all at once, all right? Because that gives you more of a rounded structure. Like that, all right? All right, so see, it rounds in the corner there. Okay, now, I don't know how many pieces this is, but let's take a gander at it. 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I'm going to get 2 more. I'm going to do 20 apiece. 1, 2. All right. I think this one's dry. Okay. So let's get the next piece on here that's needs to be able to dry before we start thinking about. I love this one. All right. Okay. I'll put this to the side as well. All right. Okay, let's go back to the paper. And then what I'll do is put in 1 line of there we go. All right, so that will be our, well, 20 pieces per thing. But now what we have to do is decorate the interior page. Now see these all have hearts on them. All right. And all right, there we go. Now what we'll need is our bone folder, so we can get these outer edges crisp. All right. All right. And this is the King of Hearts. And I will need to sew these on as well. All right, hang on. Let's. I don't want this sheet gluing it to the bottom sheet. No, 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 no. That would not do at all. And let's see. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use red ink to on the edges of the paper. Yeah. All right. Now these are perfectly round circles, so Why is this giving me such a bad time? I'll never know. Now I'm just putting these end to end. Now that I know how much we're going to have left at the bottom here, I'll leave more room at the top on my next section. Okay, and then I'm just going to go down to this side of the page, and we're going to put on some more, and we'll use the Queen of Hearts on this side. All right. See, you can always use your old scraps. I sorted out all of my heart scraps from my other scraps. So, all right. April. All right. So before we make it too big of a mess, there. What we're going to do is, here it is. We're gonna put this big old thing down on it, and I've got another big heavy one over here. I'm going to put it on this side, and then I have to wait until it dries to do any more decorating. But that's what I had in mind for the center pages. Sorry, I don't mean to. Okay, so we're still waiting for that to dry. Let me put on you guys on hold, and I'll run and get the next step. Okay, I'm back, and this is what I was looking for. We need 16 of these. 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. All right. Okay. Now, this may look familiar to some. Oh, well. Okay then. So what I'm doing is I'm shoving it through some plastic And what I'm going to do is paint the tops of these silver, and when the silver dries, I will double check to see if I need to do another coat, and do another coat if I have to. Then I'll put triple thick gel on top of this to make it nice and shiny, and so it won't scrape off. But this is how I get prepared. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do that. And I'll do that offline, and then I'll come back and I will show you the results. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today on this theme journal journey. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, and so that you'll be notified next time I upload a video. I hope you have a lovely day in your craft room, and you have a wonderful one. Bye.